Welcome to the game called Life. Most of the time, we don't get to choose our characters. We work with the stats we are given and make the best out of our fortune. And sometimes, life throws us some good breaks. It's important to prepare for the future without sacrificing the needs of the present. What a bright choice! A lifelong financial partnership like the one Sun Life offers can guide you through your journey to financial security. We may not be able to choose where we start in life, but we can always find good allies on our side to strengthen our team, guild, or clan. They can lend us a hand as we go through our mission. We don't have a say on where we start off in life, but it's important to have a clear idea of where you want to go to understand what you have to do to get there. You will have many challenging encounters in life, and sometimes trustworthy allies come your way. You will also come across opportunities to gain experience and level up your skills. Because the more experience you gain, the easier for you to level up. You may encounter opportunities that are actually traps in disguise, so you have to choose wisely. Rewards feel good now, but you never know what will happen in the future. What are you willing to give up today to achieve your mission tomorrow? As with any game, it's best to save regularly. Life can be easy and it can be hard. It's best to prepare for the unexpected. An easy walk in the park can sometimes become an emergency at the blink of an eye. Be ready for anything. Life can be rough sometimes. It can throw curveballs at you. You never know when you might get into an accident. These things can deplete your savings and ability to earn money. Having an emergency fund and health insurance can cushion you from the unexpected. These backup plans can give you enough leeway to get yourself back in the game. Life is unpredictable. Saving is never enough. You have to be on the lookout for opportunities to grow. Sometimes you'll find opportunities but doubt if you should take the risk. Things may seem uncertain right now, but fortune favors the brave. You have to know when to take calculated risks. If you want to reach your goal, an emergency fund is not enough. With preparation, foresight, and a dependable partner, risks can pay off. You'll find yourself at a better position than where you were before. You've made a lot of progress. You've faced many challenges and gained a lot of knowledge and experience. Take this time to access where you are. Are you nearer to your financial goals? Talking with your allies and listening to good advice can help you form a plan on how to reach your goals. They say that when life becomes difficult, you are leveling up. Never lose heart. Keep going. As long as you live by the 7 bright steps, your character is sure to level up. With bright skills and a lifetime financial partner, you can rise together to a brighter world. Remember, you are the master of the game of life.
Welcome to our next session. Diversifying income through real estate can be a game changer. Our speaker is an experienced real estate investor, licensed real estate consultant, appraiser, broker, and an accredited real estate lecturer and university professor. She specializes in the sale and lease of residential homes, condominium units, and commercial lots in South Metro. Please give a round of applause to the broker and owner of Remax Capital, as she shares insights on creating multiple streams of real estate income. Give it up for Ms. Eden Darrett.
Okay.
Hello everyone! Kumusta kayo? I see 42 attendees dito sa HOVA. And I'm excited na i-share sa inyo ang multiple streams of real estate income. But before we begin this presentation, I want to see your answers dun sa poll questions that I set up earlier. First one, pick the option that best describes where you are right now in your real estate investing journey. Okay, there are 15 answers. Majority are novice, so you own the house you currently live in and now exploring options for your next real estate investment. Good. Second are intermediate. So meron na kayong on top of your home, meron na kayong other real estate investment that can be secondary home or maybe a rental property. And that's good. I like that. And a handful of you has zero experience. And that excites me because this session is jam-packed. Kasi in reality, there are a lot of ways to earn in real estate. Not just yung traditional na buying and selling or buying and renting forever or building and selling. I will introduce you to other means that you may learn and also explore kung para sa inyo itong real estate profession or real estate investing business. Okay, the other poll question, what type of real estate investor are you? There are 10 responses. 14 answers. Okay, so top answer is, I prefer buying pre-selling projects with long drawn-out down payment schemes and affordable monthly amortization. It's like forced savings backed by real estate. So, ang daming conservatives atin. Second is, I use all leverage available to me to acquire real estate. I believe in maximizing the loans offered by banks to buy properties I cannot otherwise afford to pay in full. Yes, that is a good idea actually. Although, valid din naman yung concern ng iba na they don't like loans. And of course, the third one is, I prefer buying from select trusted real estate developers with proven track record. Good. And I'm always on the lookout for good deals. I like that because I am exactly like that. I only acquire real estate below market value. Money's made when you buy it. Now that I have an idea, more or less, nasaan kayo ngayon sa real estate investing journey ninyo? Let me just introduce myself. I am Eden Darrett. I have been in the real estate industry for 18 years already this year. And I have my own real estate brokerage company, Remax Capital. I teach real estate sa UP, Open University. I handle master's degree students for the land valuation management and also real estate management students sa iAcademy and the LaSalle University College of St. Benilde. And on the side, meron akong maliit na bookstore that supplies textbooks sa universities within Taft Avenue. So these are what I do ngayon that I am in front of you, hoping to impart with you my experience in real estate investing. But a long time ago, before I started, ang layo ng career path ko. I am a chemical engineering licensed chemical engineer, and I worked for two semiconductor companies for 3 years before I jumped into real estate investing. Thankfully, it worked out kasi I grew up sa OFW family, and my grandmother felt that I threw everything that her daughters and her son sacrificed for me kasi pinaaral nila ako sa Lasal. Tapos I'll just resign from my lucrative engineering post and pursue something that is uncertain. But sometimes things work out, and if you have that motivation to pursue kung anong kailangan mong gawin, even if it's hard, you will inevitably succeed. Okay. Oh, just a photo of my class. Remember this quadrants. From what book nanggaling ito? And sinong author? Kasi dito din ako nagsimula. Way back 2008. So this is the quadrants, the 4 quadrants sa Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. The main idea was for you to transition from the left side of the quadrant to the right side of the quadrant. Kasi in reality, hindi sustainable that you will be an employee or self-employed for life until you retire. Ang gusto mong mangyari is that you receive income from your investments, from your businesses, even if hindi ka na magtrabaho. For instance, I am a real estate broker, and I do not see myself showing properties at 60 years old. So, okay lang naman na gagawin ko yun for leisure. But dapat meron kang other sources of income na sineset up mo sa simula pa lang. So, this is a lifetime of planning for us. And I am so thankful that I met Dr. Larry Gamboa, the author of Think Rich Pinoy, and I learned a lot from him in terms of real estate investing. The main idea dapat natin gawin is to convert active real estate investing to generate passive income. Ano ba ang active real estate investing? Ito yung bibili ka ng property, or you are working in the real estate field, for example, and you're helping a client purchase a property. And then, eventually, kapag naayos mo na yung property, or you already built on it and set up maybe commercial spaces, meron ka ng rental income for life. So, ang natutunan ko sa simula is for you to try to get deals na perfect para dun sa situation that you're in. Like for example, I followed this model to the dot. Way back 2008, I was just 24, and I bought my first property for investment. So I need to find a good property. I need to fund it, fix it, and then there are many options. Marami kang pwedeng exit strategies. Unfortunately for me, during that time, I didn't have enough cash na pampaikot doon sa flipping, the idea of flipping. So, kailangan kong mabenta yung property muna para meron akong pang-fund dun sa next investment. So, I only have selling as an option para ma-realize ko ng capital gains, and then on to the next investment. So find, fund, fix, sell, or flip. This was my first investment. It was a 3-story townhouse in Tandang Sora, Quezon City. I saw this from a list of foreclosed listings na naka-publish sa Manila Bulletin, Sunday Manila Bulletin. And sinubaybayan ko itong property kasi I knew that I did my due diligence. I conducted interviews para malaman ko kung magkano ang going rate in the area. And it was listed for 2 million pesos. And thankfully, itong townhouse na to is part of a tender townhouse complex. And the last townhouse was sold just a year ago at 4 million pesos. So, kampante ako na if I buy at 2 million, meron akong makukuhang buyer possibly at 4 million pesos. So, question. Saan makakukuha ng mga deals na ganito? Circa 2008, more often than not, mura pa ang foreclosure listings. Unfortunately now, mga nakikita ko, market value na ang list price nila. So, later on, I'll show you yung progression ng investments ko and how you can find the same good deals. So, ang criteria ko nung nagsimula ako is to buy way below market value. In this case, 50% of the market value, renovate it, and try to flip it. So, I asked you kung anong level na kayo sa real estate investing. Ito ang chart ko. I started real estate investing noong 2006. My boyfriend then, husband na ngayon, bought a condo unit pre-selling from a developer, thinking na ito na yung magiging unit namin when we get married. 2007, nothing changed. 2008, that's when I attended the Thinkers Pinoy seminar and I learned how to do real estate investing from Dr. Gamboa. And yung photo na pinakita ko sa inyo kanina na townhouse in Tandang Sora, I bought it and sold it 7 weeks from the acquisition date. And in the same year, I think yun yung flip foreclosed townhouse. Meron din akong house and lot. I wholesaled the house and lot and I quit my job and pursued real estate investing. Actually, baliktad. I quit my job muna and pursued real estate investing and then did these things. Okay, question. Ano ang wholesaling? You can put a property in contract and you can market it at a better price than you put it in contract. And the difference goes to you. This is much like real estate brokerage, pero hindi broker's professional fee ang income na ma-receive mo. It is a wholesale income. 2009, I flipped 4 townhouses, flipped a vacant lot from a city auction. This is an interesting story kasi that was my first auction sa government. And sa Tagaytay ito, nagulat kami na yung mga bid, kasi it is a sealed bidding. So, nilalagay sa envelope yung kung magkano mo bibili yung property. Akala namin nung una, yung list price, which was the book value, ang starting point. And true enough, yun naman talaga. But yung mga bids na dumadating, mas malapit sa market value. And my friends and I, nalaman namin na hindi tayo makakabili ng property dito kung hindi natin ipupull yung funds natin. And we got 1 vacant lot. And unfortunately for us, the previous owner redeemed the property 9 months from the auction date. And we got 2% per month on our money. Kasi cash mo cash ang ibibigay mo doon sa auction. And doon ko lang na-experience yung nag-issue ako ng manager's check and sinuklian ako ng cash. Possible pala yun. At least for a beginner like me. And we realized na okay pala ito na at least you can park your money. Kung i-redeem ng previous owner, okay lang, you get 2% on your money every month. Kung hindi naman i-redeem, you have a good property way below the market value. Kung yun ang bid mo. As the years progressed, from 2010 to 2013, I continued the same business model na flipping foreclosed townhouses. And this is my first big deal, at least during that time. And I didn't have enough money to purchase the 10-door townhouse complex. So we, tatlo kaming real estate investors na lagi kami nakikita dun sa auctions. We joined forces. And this was our first big deal during that time. So we sold all the townhouses within that year. And on top of that, I flipped 2 townhouses in Parañaque. 2011, I got my real estate broker's license. Way back noong 2009, I took the board exam and failed. Kasi hindi ako nag-review. Kampante ako na ginagawa ko na to. So, hindi ko naman kailangan siguro mag-aral. But unfortunately for me, maraming questions on real estate law that I had no idea at all. Kaya I failed. And okay lang. Finally, I got it in 2011 and bought another pre-selling condo and built a house and lot. Ang naging strategy naming mag-asawa is to delineate kung ano ang investments ko on my side and yung investments niya. On my side are the purchases na meant for flipping. So you buy, renovate, and sell. Or you buy, meron akong na-encounter na may katabing vacant lot, we built and then we sold. And then all the income ng capital gains doon sa investment side, sa flipping side, goes back to our to the properties that we buy that we will keep forever. So yun yung rental gain. So kung mapapansin niyo through the years, mayroong flipping and then bibili ng pre-selling condo because that is conservative and that is madaling gawin. Malapit lang sa where we live. 2012, we bought a condo in the secondary market. One way to earn, to get good deals in real estate is to practice as a real estate broker or accredit yourself as a real estate salesperson. Simply because we are in the best position to receive the best deals kasi dumadaan sa amin lahat ng mga nagpapabenta, especially if you are the master of your chosen focus area. And instead of getting it as a listing na ibebenta namin, we make offers na kapag tinanggap, edi okay. So ito yung mga binibili namin sa secondary market from the sellers mismo. Usually, ito yung mga tinatawag na pasalo. Although maraming klase ng sinasalo mo yung property, meron kasi na nasa down payment period pa lang and ang kailangan mo lang bayaran internally with the developer is the transfer of ownership to you from the previous buyer. In other cases, meron ng mortgage, so meron corresponding taxes na kapag, and also bank fees kapag ganun. Di ko malilimutan yung 2012 because I had to sell one of our condo units. Kasi I was over leveraged. I lost a tenant na that gives us a huge rental income na allocated for 2 pre-selling properties. And natagalan bago nakahanap ng panibagong tenant. It took us 4 months actually, and hindi na rin naman natuloy. So we decided to sell it para i-save yung mga pre-selling properties that we like better. So this was a big lesson for us to not overextend our mortgages, and dapat meron kang enough na pinapaikot kasi during that time, allergic ako sa pera na natutulog lang sa bangko. So I only had 3 months revolving funds for real estate. And unfortunately, that time, 3 months na walang tenant. So we had to make a decision na ibenta lang yung condo. And the same year, I got my real estate appraiser's license. And I highly encourage you to learn about real estate valuation, because the best way to make money in real estate is, number one, hahanapin mo kung makakakuha ng good deals. Pero pangalawa, paano mo malalaman kung ano ang fair market value ng property? And a real estate appraiser has a scientific method na ginagawa para maka-generate ng fair market value. 2013, we built house and lots and townhouses and built a 5-door apartment. So lumalaki yung portfolio. Kung mapapansin niyo dito sa 2012, bumaba yung portfolio because we had to sell to save yung mga units na pre-selling. And here's the clincher, the next slide. I retired from real estate noong 2014. Because I started my own real estate brokerage company, dun din ako nag-start ng bookstore and went on vacation. 2015, I started teaching sa UP and started another book and magazine business with SM. 2016, I taught sa Benilde and stayed 4 months in Iran and bought a condo in the secondary market. So tumaas ulit yung portfolio. And in 2017, dun na ako nag-start mag-focus sa real estate brokerage. What I love about real estate brokerage is that unlike real estate investing na kailangan mo maglabas ng pera, brokerage, yung skill ang kailangan mong matutunan, and that will help you make money, your professional fee as a real estate broker. And yun na yung pwede nyong gamitin na capital na pambili ng other real estate. So I was so happy in 2017 because our team was growing. We were awarded with our production, and I realized na okay pala na mag-focus sa real estate brokerage. So we didn't buy much real estate in that span of time, nung retirement period, but we learned of another income source from real estate brokerage, which is still real estate related. And then I unretired in 2018 and focused on real estate brokerage, bought another condo. 2019, bought another condo in the secondary market and invested in build and sell projects. Dito na nagbago yung investment strategy kasi nakakapagod ang active real estate investing na naghahanap ka ng property to buy, i-renovate mo, ibebenta mo, and then ulit yung cycle na yun. So what I did during this time was to just invest on the projects of my friends, and meron na lang kaming arrangement on the interest that they're giving me on my money. So that is another way to earn in real estate. You can invest doon sa mga projects ng mga kaibigan mo. Although, ang caveat nun, dapat trusted yung katrabaho mo. And I only invest on projects sa mga kaibigan ko that I have worked with at least 10 years already. Kaya, thankfully, okay naman yung mga negosyo nila. I just don't have the energy and the time to manage a construction company. And yun yung itinayo nung isang business partner ko. So siya lahat ng gumagawa ng mga renovations and build and sell projects namin. And then 2020 hit. Nung pandemic, lalong nag-iba yung investment strategy. We focus on vacant lots. Probably because mahirap mag-property showing during that time. So we decided na ano bang pinakamadali na invest? Yung vacant lots. And our sources of listings are our sellers who are selling their property in a rush, typically. And if you have saved enough income para makabili ka ng property to pay it in cash, you have a lot of leverage to negotiate the price. And that is what we did noong 2020, the entire pandemic period. 2021, we bought another lot, bought 3 secondary market condo units. And this year, last year, we sold the secondary market vacant lot and bought another secondary market vacant lot na binebenta namin ngayon. This year, I made a choice to focus on real estate appraisal. Para lang i-explore yung career path na yun. Since this is still adjacent to real estate brokerage, marami pa ring opportunities appraisal. Although mas maliit lang ang income than brokerage, but it is less stress for me. So the strategy now is combined active and passive real estate investing to generate various income. Dapat hindi lang isa ang income source mo. Is it T. Harv Eker who said dapat at least 7 income streams ang pumapasok sa'yo? So I want you, after this talk, I want you to count kung ano yung mga income streams mo. And kung kulang pa, dagdagan natin. So I'm just summarizing the real estate income sources. So first, from the properties, capital gains when you buy and sell. The appreciation, actually gravy lang sa akin ito appreciation. I never bank on appreciation. Rentals, when you use the property for business or you are engaged in real estate development. If you are a real estate professional, you can generate income as a broker, appraiser, consultant, and a lecturer. There are other income sources from auxiliary real estate services. Have you heard of the term bird dog? Ito yung mga tao na naghahanap ng either good deals for an investor or buyer for a specific property. And this is a huge business in the US. Dito, ano lang, nakikisama usually sa mga salesperson or sa broker, and we give them referral fees sometimes if they are instrumental in the closing of the transaction. Pwede ka ng property management. There are companies who do that. Documentation liaison. My executive assistant is good at this. And I am happy na nakikita ko that she is thriving in her own business as a title transfer service provider and conducting due diligence sa mga properties na gustong bilhin ng mga clients. You can also be an outsourced marketing arm of a developer or marketing via technology apps and other services such as security, cleaning, and the likes. So how do you start? Pick an area. I lived in Pasay before, and then my office was in Muntinlupa. My first property was in Quezon City, and then sa Tagaytay, and then sa Manila, and then Taguig. Akala ko, productive ako. Kasi marami akong properties in different areas of Metro Manila. And then I met a mentor na nakatira sa Makati, and lahat ng mga apartment buildings niya nasa Makati lang. So I revised my strategy since we moved to Taguig. We moved to Taguig, and nasa Muntinlupa pa rin naman yung office ko that time. We centralized our investments in those areas. Oh. Your focus area can be where you live. It can be as specific as a building or a village or a town. You need to know what are the going rate in the area, magkano ang price per square meter ng bahay, ng lupa, magkano ang zonal value, magkano ang rental rate in the area. And gagawin mo lang to day in and day out, and eventually you will encounter a property that is a very good deal para sa'yo, na way below kung ano yung alam mo na going rate in the area. So, master chosen area, maraming sources of properties. Ito yung old school na Manila Bulletin, Foreclosure Philippines. That's where I started. But ngayon, you can search online from the online portals. Also, marami ako nakikitang good deals sa Facebook groups na nagbebenta ng properties. Pinapasalo nila yung condo, or they just want to sell ASAP. So there are gems out there. It's up to us to find them and make money out of it. And that's it. That's my presentation. Thank you very much. And I'm open to questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Miss Eden. Let's get on to the questions. Okay. Miss
Okay.
Eden, is REIT also a good investment?
I love that question because
Yes,
every
please.
time there is a new release ng REIT, I make it a point na mag-invest ako, no matter how small it is, only because I want to learn how it works. And this is a dividend play. Unlike yung mga stock market na capital gains talaga. So if you have more than enough money and you are trying to find a vehicle to park your cash, REIT is okay. But choose the reputable companies. Kasi I have seen some REITs na half na lang or even less than half yung price than it was when it was released. So yun. So yes.
Well, Richard, that is your answer. Thank you, Miss Eden. I have one here, one more. What's a good percentage to allocate for renovation on a fixer-upper to be flipped? How do you qualify a flipper from a keeper?
You have to have a contractor on your team. Dun pa lang sa initial visit sa property, he can give you an idea magkano ang kailangan gastusin para maging sellable itong property na to. Yung first property that I showed earlier, I think I sold it June. And unfortunately for me, kapag umuulan, lalabas ang mga leaks sa roof. And I had to replace the roof. And I spent a lot more than I allocated dun sa property. But thankfully, since I got it 50% of the market value, malaki yung margin ko. Kaya have a good contractor in your team.
That's a good suggestion. Pinky Kabato, your question. I hope you got your answer from Miss Eden. Took down note for that. Miss Eden, I have one more here. How much is a good rental rate of return in the Philippine market?
Alam mo yung sagot dyan, it varies depending on the market cycle. Like right before the pandemic, we are at an all-time high. You can still get rental rates na somewhere 6, 8, 10%. Meron pang makukuhang ganun. But right now, 4, 5, 6% is good enough. And so you can actually explore other options like mas malaking income sa Airbnb if you are into that. Ako hindi kasi wala akong tiyaga na mag-manage ng property. So you can increase your rental return in those methods.
Thank you, Miss Eden. One question from Carlos Gonzalez. What do you think of condotels or hotel units where you share income with the operator? Pros and cons versus rental units.
Depending where you are in your life. Kung nasang stage ka na. Like ako, I just turned 40. Wala na akong energy na mag-manage ng rentals. So, I'd rather put my money doon sa mga hotel operators and accept whatever they're giving. But kung tatanungin mo ako 15 years ago, I'd rather do it on my own kasi marami pa akong oras at lakas to do that. Ayun. So, actually, okay naman. Just make sure that you conduct proper due diligence para ma-ensure mo na safe yung investment mo. Due diligence on the operator, on the developer. Oh, naka-mute ka. Mayroon.
Right. Thank you, Miss Eden. That is the final phrase, due diligence. Thank you, Miss Eden, for that. Everybody, please show some love for this session. Thank you, Miss Eden, for your time. Thank you for sharing your experience, your story. And I hope everybody got inspired and will motivated to move forward from where they are. Thank you, everybody. That's the end of this session. Exit the session, move to the next one, and we will see you there in a bit. Thank you, Miss Eden. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.